We gotta hold on. Hello everyone, Albert here. Today I would like to show you a little bit of comparison between renting services for bikes in Hong Kong. But this time, what I would like to show you is a little bit of comparison, but approaching it from a practical experience. Okay. So what I did this time is recording myself riding one bike for Loco, one bike for OFO, and so on and so forth. Okay. So you can actually see how everything works, from a really a practical, down to earth perspective. Okay. For the boring stuff, for deposit you have to pay, how to download the app and these kind of things, just go back to a couple of videos I recorded previously. And yeah, by the way, every single time I find something, which was probably the other reason why I recorded this set of videos, is that every single time I see something that goes wrong, namely someone is pushing a trolley, someone is running, bikes which are not parked at the right spot. All these things, every time I see them, I'm going to introduce a sound, or I'm going to freeze the frame and everything, because I would like to show you guys a little bit how the whole thing works from a real perspective. As I said, you might like them, you might get used to them, but kind of you have to know that you will find these kind of things and not be surprised or shocked the very first time that you see them. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, feel free to like the video, subscribe, and so on and so on. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye bye. Hello everyone. Today we're gonna try the OFO bike, which is right here. It took me 5 minutes to find, and yeah, the process is more or less the same. You go to the app, happy, nice, hard, right there, and yeah, I'm gonna unlock this one. We're gonna try with a QR code this time. Okay, it's pretty okay. Yeah, one of the things I said, so this is the only app that actually requires you to use Bluetooth. And yeah, let's try it. I think they updated. Yep, okay, it works. Perfect. Otherwise, you can actually ask for yeah, first the riding time and so on. Another thing that you can actually use with these bikes is if you introduce this number you have here, they're going to give you a manual code that you introduce in this pad over here. And when you introduce the number here, then the lock unlocks. So yeah, we're ready to go. Alright, let's go. So one of the things, as you can see, is that people can park bikes everywhere, although there are designated spaces for this. You have spaces like this for car bikes, but yeah, you can see that the whole thing of parking bikes anywhere has become or started becoming a little bit of a mess. Okay, today yeah, there's good air, so I actually don't have to wear a mask. You can actually see the mountains there. It is a good sign. You can see the colors of the mountain, which is actually a better sign, and you don't need a mask. So yeah, so far with OFO, as I said, you don't need I haven't found yet any broken OFO bike, actually, as I said in the other video, because they are the fourth company here in Hong Kong introducing this renting service thing, and yeah, in this video also I'm going to try to point out if I find out people of things that are affecting negatively the fact of riding a bike here in Hong Kong. Alright, as I said, these bikes are a little bit more solid, which means it's a little bit harder to pedal them, but that's because the whole bike is a little bit more robust. Today, what I could tell you a little bit is the way I managed to get into the fitness center here in Hong Kong. I know there are plenty of private fitness centers where you have to pay like 500 or even like it's even more expensive to get into one of those, but public ones are actually available for everyone who wants to join them. You actually have to go through like a certificate process, something like that. There's an authority, like a sports authority here in Hong Kong, that actually issues those certificates. And it was like 2 or 3 years ago that I had to do that. Hang on. And that's the way it goes most of the time. And this guy did not have any earplugs in his ear, was not listening to music, he just ignored me, which is what normally happens here in Hong Kong. So as I was saying, there's a sports authority, a bike parked in the wrong way, wrong place, not the wrong way. There's a sports authority that issues those certificates, and once you get that certificate, which is basically to say you are not gonna die if you go to a fitness center or fitness room, public one, then you can actually look. That's what I was saying. You can actually get issued a monthly card which allows you to go to fitness room for very cheap. Like, bear in mind that you have to also abide like timetables, because there are also other activities organized there. But I'm totally against paying 500 Hong Kong dollars a month for, like, I don't know, a fitness centers that they tell you, well, we have 50 study bikes that you can use. It's like, well, I don't need 50, I just need one if I want to do that, and some basic machines and weights. So you actually don't need that much to get yourself a little bit fit. Yeah. And otherwise, you have to go through a really long and tedious process of like getting like online course, getting involved in an online course which is for free. And if it fulfill, lots of people will go one step ahead. So basically, you will not have time, no the patience to get enrolled and get one spot on those courses which are strictly necessary to get the monthly card. And me myself, I called to the customer service of the fitness centers, and they told me, well, you can go to this sports authority, just lock the bike, and that's it. The app reacts automatically. And yeah, that was a little bit it. So if you have intention to go to a fitness center here in Hong Kong, probably one not private, money buys everything here in Hong Kong, by the way, you basically have to do this course to make sure that you know how to use a treadmill, I don't know, running mill or whatever, and or you get this certificate issued. Okay, so these two options you have. And as I said, I went for the certificate one. I got one for me, one for my girlfriend, and we both could apply for this monthly card and get into a gym for, like, I don't know, it's like, if you're a student, it's 90 Hong Kong dollars. If you're not a student, it's like 200. But any case, much cheaper than like a regular private fitness center that you could find here. Here we are in Taiwan, but you can find like another one in Sha Tin or like anywhere else in Hong Kong. Like there's like tons of franchises with fitness centers here in Hong Kong. Okay, yeah, I see you on my way back. See you in a bit. Okay, so welcome back. This is exactly the same bike. We left it. Good thing about these bikes is that you can actually put stuff here. Nice sushi for lunch. And we're gonna do exactly the same thing. So then let's go with OFO again. Okay, sometimes, as I was saying, when this map loads, then like the app crashes, and it's actually pretty bad. So, but no, today the QR code works kind of smooth. So yeah, wait for it. Go for it. Hopefully this time we will not find anything on the road. So, let's go. Which I'm glad to see, like there are like Loco, Gobee, OFO, Hobabike over there. Like you have OFO companies in this district, which is quite nice because you know at least you can get the cheapest one. You always find one, and so on. So yeah, same way. And the app on your phone updates automatically, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you around.